What up?
Good evening, everybody.
What's happening?
How's it going, Ryan? What's new?
Good. Yeah, I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to do, and I completely didn't have any time to get it done. Before. What up, Jay Huff?
Dude, that's the life that we live, right?
That's the life. I got in a deep theological with my girls,
You know
and it's
what? I
like
got
can't break away from that, man.
right.
So yeah, man,
Right.
there's a lot to talk about. I was gonna make some notes. There's a bunch of new releasey type of things to talk about, and
I
maybe
thought,
so.
I, dude, bro, I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna make some noise tonight. Woo!
Let's do
I
it.
gotta get a hat. I can't look at my baldness all night long.
Jay Huff, man, what up, dude? Yeah, I'm making some notes because, dude,
Some noise.
I wanted to make some notes, but I forgot.
Making some notes and noise.
Well, I get off at 6. I don't have any time.
Dude, we're gonna do some fun stuff tonight, man.
Red Cat's live right now.
Red Cat is live right now. Well, you
Yeah.
know what? Sorry to say, but that's cool. But Red Cat could be live right here tonight too. In our own way.
Yeah.
Chris, what's up, man? Mr. Ramsey, hello. J Huff.
Dad, you're radioactive. They give you that stuff so your innards show up when they take the picture.
You ever had that done?
No.
Oh my Lord. I'll tell you what, when they put that dye in you, oh man. It's like, dude, I just turned into
My
Smurf.
mom has. Doesn't it put you on fire a little bit?
A little bit. I think it varies from body to body, but I was like, man, I'm turning Smurf here. What's up with that? It's a little bit weird.
Dad's going through some stuff, man, where he's got some of that kind of crap going on.
Sorry to hear that.
He's tough as they get, bro.
Tough
yeah.
as nails.
But yeah. So we're, everybody pray for him too.
Praying for Dad.
Pray
Absolutely.
for the world.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I mean, that's
hey, hold on. Speaking of that, dude, I gotta ask, not to go there, but did you watch any of that Charlie Kirk thing last Sunday? The ceremony they had for him. Did you watch any of that?
So I live life by the headlines. I don't need to read the whole paper to know what's going on. All I need to see is the headlines. And being inundated with all of it on social media, it gets pretty loud. So I am very aware of what's happening. And I don't know how to say it without it sounding aloof. But I'm with anybody who's with Christ.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
People are going to get it confused along the way, wherever they fall on it. And hopefully a lot more people learn it, get close. I mean, why this guy had such I really am not trying to do this, but why he has an impact. And if anybody who watched him debate and heard the things out of his mouth, the credit was never about himself.
Exactly.
He always gave glory to God.
Sure did.
And that's why people are so impacted by this. So I have seen snippets, to answer your question, of some marvelous things from that. But I also am weirdly always aware of strings potentially being pulled all over the place. And so I would say, they don't say peace and understanding for nothing. The more you know of Christ and the good book, the more calm you'll have. And it's okay to be mad, but don't give in to that. And it's
Right.
okay to be sad, but don't give in to that. He wants the best for us, and whatever it takes to stir us up, his will be done, and you can rest on that and take it to the bank.
Amen to that, brother. And
what else you
and
want?
and you know what? Great words. And I don't want to really go deep into this at all.
Let's go.
I just wanted to bring it up because Bree, my girlfriend, she got me going to church back a couple of years ago again, and I got saved. I got saved when I was, I don't know, 21, 22, and kind of left church for quite a while.
Yep.
And since I've been going back now, it's like, oh, hey, babe, can we just be like 30 minutes late? Because I want to hear Pastor Tim at church give his sermon. I'm not a worship guy, but I will tell you right now, after I was glued to the TV, I had it on all day Sunday. I watched the whole entire service, and you are spot on. It was
Yep.
nothing but a serious, huge revival.
All
And
over the place.
after that whole session, and the music was so amazing, the voices were so amazing. I told Bree the other night, I was like, you know what, babe? I'm like, I actually now, since I watched that, I'm all about worship now. How cool is that?
Yeah.
And
And
it was so moving.
do not let the world's reaction to the sweetness of these moments steal the taste away from them,
Yep.
because that's the enemy's desire is to distract and flip it on its head.
Yep.
We got people who are rightfully disgusted by the world being more worried about Jimmy Kimmel's job than what's really going on. You're
Yep.
going to always have that.
Yep.
It's
Always.
been since the beginning of time. It'll be till the end of time.
Yep.
Do not be faltered by it.
Yep.
It's there.
Amen to that, brother. 100%.
It's there. You can have it. It's there if you want it. And you got to do, even the bad guys believe in Jesus.
Deep down, they do.
The darkness believes, but they don't follow. They don't have faith. The gift of salvation is not for them.
Yep.
So we all fall short, as
We do.
they say.
We do. Absolutely.
We all do, which is why we had to have the perfect lamb pay the price for us. And that's the whole point.
Yep.
It's a gift.
Yep.
Accept it.
Yep.
And that book, as old as it is, applies so deeply to everything all the time. It is timeless.
Yep. Absolutely. Well said. Well said, Ryan. I didn't want to go there, but I did, because I was moved by the whole. I was so moved by that whole entire service.
And that's what's happening. A lot of people, because we are aware of the culture we live in.
Yep.
Listen, if you know the good book, you know who runs the show down here.
Yep.
The system, everything is built to distract you, separate the family, break up God's design for what he wants for us.
Yep.
So just be aware of it. Hold close to the things that matter the best you can.
Yep.
What else can you do?
Absolutely.
What else can you do? And you think about righteous anger and flipping the tables in the temple, money changers and such. There's a time for that.
Yep.
But why this young man who has passed resonates with so many is his compassion.
Yep. Absolutely.
So you can't argue with that. And people are going to, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let your hide it under a bushel. No, I'm going to let it shine. Don't stoop to the level.
Yep. Yeah, and great words there. Absolutely. Yep. Watch this for
And
sure.
because of culture, so many of us have been afraid to say it, right? For so long, PC culture, all this and that. We don't want to offend anybody. Well, sometimes the truth hurts, but if you love your neighbor, it's on them to be touched or moved or to hear that, but it really is our job to show it.
Yep.
So
100%.
we're
100%.
not doing right if we're so afraid we don't say anything. And a lot of people have been convicted on that notion. There's a lot of people who have let it be known where they stand and they lose followers or whatever. So what?
Right. Exactly.
So what?
Who cares? Nah, sorry, I wanted to bring that for a minute and just talk about it, and how amazing that was. It's just was so amazing.
It's a shame that's what it takes for those things to happen, but all over the world, it is beyond political fences. It's
Absolutely.
beyond national identities. You got
Yep.
folks all over the world who got got it. Has
Yep.
nothing to do with red or blue, man. It
Nope.
never has. That's why
Nope.
I never get too spun up over that stuff either, because it's a circus.
Exactly.
Good and evil. That's what it's always been, and that's what it's gonna boil down to.
Yep. That all said, amen, brother. Love everybody in here in the
Oh,
chat.
toy
Thank you for coming
trucks.
in.
Am I right?
Toy truck? Are we talking about toy trucks now?
You
Hey,
went there,
so
dude, and I can't bite my
no,
tongue.
hey, I got no problem with going there. You know what? I absolutely love that. And it was just an amazing service and it was super moving and there were so many people touched by it. And it's amazing to see the power that comes out of someone after somebody's lost in their words and how powerful they are afterwards. It's just amazing. It's just
Well,
amazing.
this transcends anything in a way that we've seen,
Yep.
because Charlie isn't just Charlie.
No.
Charlie
Oh no.
he did a great
It's
job of always bringing it back to the everlasting truth written in our best weapon here on earth, the good book.
yep.
So, I
Yep.
mean, it is, people want to complicate it. It's really not. There is one answer, and that's it.
Yep. Yep.
That's it, man.
That's it. All right, brother. So
So,
amen to Charlie. We love you, man. Stick by us. We're gonna get started, and hopefully he's there to help us talk about toy trucks.
yeah, man. So,
So
he
we've got
sent
a
me a
bunch on the
text.
dude, we got a bunch on the plate tonight, man. We do. We got some
That's
mail
true.
call to roll through. It's gonna be a good show tonight. We're gonna show off some new things. We're gonna crack some boxes open and have some fun, man. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this tonight, man. Kirk in the house, what's up? And
What up,
hello.
Kurt?
Victor RC Jets in the house. Charles
Victor, hey,
McDaniel,
I was
welcome
thinking
in.
about you earlier. Today was a gratitude day for me, where I talked to Dad last night, and I maybe wasn't in the same kind of mood last night. I was, you know, everybody's got their own thing, but you have a choice, and it's like, man, am I going to wallow in this, or am I going to just be grateful? And so gratitude was my thing today, and that's kind of where I was. And so I was thinking about Victor. I was like, Victor, I don't think he gives a rip about trucks, but he comes by every time.
Yep.
He's always come by. He's been there since, I think, RC Air Training Command. So appreciate you, bro, is what I'm getting at.
It's
All you
awesome.
guys, but
It's awesome.
in particular, I thought of him earlier, because I was like, man, he's always here. And he probably could give a rip about these trucks, but dude's hanging out, bro. So come
You
on,
know what? Hey, I couldn't give a rip about trucks
I'll
three
take it.
years ago, but here I am. I'm right
Yeah.
here beside you, Brian, and we're going. So
Yeah, new stuff has
let's go.
arrived. Mail call for you, mail call for me.
Yeah.
Lots of new releases. I think we'll just do our physical stuff first and then maybe
Bro,
get on the website about some of these other new things.
new releases, man. Back to this little fella right here. Man,
Yeah.
this is, by the way, I did put some metal links on this.
Yeah. Because you had
But
four-wheel steer by accident.
this dude is my little mullet build, man. And guys, I've shown this off before, and Ryan's driven it, Kirk's driven it. I beat the living snot out of this thing. It's my rock truck, and to see Vanquish drop a
A
mullet
mullet.
a mullet kit, guys. Look, if you haven't ever experienced a mullet and not the hairdo, get buy that mullet. I'm telling you, if you're into rock crawling, the mullet is just the way to go with the portals on the back and the straight axle on the front. I've got like, I don't know, 40 or 42% overdrive in this thing, and it's an animal. And Kirk has a hopped up Capra, and I'll follow him, and we'll go anywhere, anytime, any place.
And
So
until
it's
recently, I really haven't had anything compy
until
to,
recently.
and to compete to run with these guys. The
Yeah.
closest thing I've had to it is some really nice scalers that I got to perform pretty nice. My Vanquish Phoenix and even my CJ7, but my Phoenix is probably still the better one. And I went through that the other night and redid. I got with the V2 programming card and stuff, and I think I got it because this time when what I realized I had done. Not only do you have to read the manual, but the whole manual, nothing but the manual. So help me, Todd.
Manual what?
Yeah. So man, why I went through the calibration on the Phoenix. Remember, I switched radios and all the settings for the dig and all this business. And I thought I had it right. I thought I did the calibration good and everything, but then it was still acting weird when me and you were out the other day. And so I took it back to the bench and I'm like, let me get into these books again. And you're supposed to be at 100% travel on everything, especially throttle, when you do these calibrations. And I had dumbed down the reverse because it was too much. And so I was at 100% one way and lesser than that the other. And so the calibration never actually worked.
It never
So
took.
I put everything at 100 like I should.
Yep.
And went through the stuff and
Yep.
got the beeps I was supposed to. Everything did what it was supposed to, blah, blah, blah. So I think I'm good now.
Nice. Yeah, you were fighting that pretty bad on
Because it's a
Saturday.
great rig, but to have to pull the trigger 3 or 4 times to get it to do stuff is crazy. So, yeah.
Yeah. KW79, what's up? In the house, he is. JCB67, hello.
What up, everybody?
Malizio? Is that how I say that? Did I say that right? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I've seen you in here before, but hello. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. We got some stuff to open.
Yeah, we
today.
do. Urban. What's up, Ty? Welcome in, man.
And just
joining
to
us.
preempt, this unboxing, talking about Kirk's got a dialed in Capra, you got your mullet.
Yep.
I have the Coyote in the box right here next to me. I'm going to do the dig. I'm going to do the jack up the overdrive, throw a little brass on it. I'll end up brushless, but I'm excited about it.
I got something sitting on my kitchen counter.
That's what's up. And it's big.
And everybody in here knows how KKRC works. I'll say something one week and the next week I respond. So what did I say last week, ladies and gentlemen, that I was going to probably have to pop for? Well, I did. And it's sitting on the counter next to me. So we'll do an unboxing of that as well. So
I think we might do it first.
Saddle up, strap in. It's going to be a good one tonight.
Yeah, and I spent all this time last time trying to find my Red Cat link for Kelly, and I wasn't even thinking that I could have sent him my A main one. What
Yep.
a cough. So I'm getting ready to put it in the chat.
Here we go.
Yeah, the A main one. So let me find my post.
Dude, Ty,
I want to, before this is all over, there's an interesting post that I did the other day that is a little bit non-RC, more 3D print, that has gone crazy for me. It's like 34,000 views on that post.
The one for the
bolts.
Yeah, the strength of the no kidding.
Dude, the comments too. And you would think I was trying to make something to go into outer space. It's just a kid science fair project. And some of the things that they've said, I already know. Like if I orient it different, it'll be stronger and wall thickness and stuff. But I think I'm going to prove out. I may add a couple more. This science fair project will stay basic for my kid. He'll get an A. But I think for us, science fair project, grown-up nerd dudes, I'm going to take it to another level and prove out some of those other guys' recommendations. I want to talk about that later.
Bro, so honestly, you can show off my dog truck body jumping, and we beat the living snot out of thing, and I don't know how it stayed together, but it did. So yeah, whatever.
I mean, my kid, the night before his hypothesis was due on the science fair project, I came up with this real quick. Because what he wanted to do was going to require buying a $200 speed gun and him shooting lacrosse shots. Like, no, man. And then it became, all right, we're going to crush something in a vise and see how many turns on the vise. I'm like, well, okay, let's get a torque wrench and make it nuts and bolts. And it's going to mean those numbers will mean a little more.
Right on.
So
the bamboo to work. Did you use the ASA on that?
I used PLA on that. Oh, I had to fix my bamboo again. And I'm really getting good at knowing what's wrong with it. I know I can hear it now. So this happened to me once before where the extruder got the wheels turning and everything, but it won't push through.
It won't feed. Yep.
And the other day I replaced a hot end, even though I didn't need to. Come to find out, it was just some stuff got stuck. It melted up in the extruder and it wouldn't come out. So a couple days ago, I took it apart again, cleaned out the extruder, got it all good, and put everything back together. I didn't even look at the top of the hot end though. It still had
junk in the top
of melted junk in this way. So I got it and it's fine. And I know exactly what happened. I ran PLA by mistake on ASA temperature.
Oh, yep.
And it got too hot. And it made a mess. Not a mess, but it melted what it should have been pushing.
Yep.
So
hey, you know what? That's all part of learning, right? You got to screw up stuff to figure it out.
Dude, I can do it in the first time took me forever. And now, shoot, bro, I take that whole head, all that crap apart now.
In two shakes of a lamb's tail. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. Why don't you just go solo, dude? And let's dive into this.
All right, let's do the coyote right now. All right, get your coffee. I'll keep you on here. We'll be double until it's time to get big.
That's cool.
On the shot. I was looking for something though, real quick, to put in the chat. So bear with me while he's coffeeing up.
I'm gonna mute myself.
I also went ahead and did the 33,000 views, 3,200 engagement, 370 likes on the Bolt post. I mean, how cool is that? Writes awesome. Jay Woody, I saw you in here too. I sent you an email, Jay Woody. Did you get it? Writes let me know if those fit or not, and we'll make it work. Yeah, we'll make it work. Let's see. Well, listen, if anything we talk about tonight gets you pumped up um, for purchase and the link's not in the description, let me know. Whoever's trying to call me now's not gonna work. I didn't see your reply, Jay Woody. I got 3 email accounts and they just are ridiculous. Anyway, you're welcome. Yeah. I wasn't gonna let you pay me for them, but I still won't, but the shipping would be cool. Anyway, I can't find the email, but send it again. In I don't know where it went to, but send it again, Jay Woody, if you want. But I sent out those CDs. Right, so your stuff's coming soon. Info@pilotryanmedia.com. If you have any questions, you want to talk about Jesus, you want to know, I'll talk. So let's do this. So I got some stuff finally today. I got the servo for doing the dig on the Coyote. I got the dig conversion kit you need for doing it. I have part numbers and all that stuff. I have also the 11% Portal Gear Overdrive. I'll have to do a little more research and see.
Oh, that's right. That Coyote is Portal, isn't it?
It's Portal, and it comes with Overdrive already. So there's more stuff that's in the mail that didn't make it. And also, I'm pretty sure this comes with some extra gears of its own.
Very, very, very nice.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to ripping that thing on. I think we gotta get out this weekend. I gotta get a video of mine, and I know you want to as
Guess
well.
which color I got?
Probably the blue one.
The blue one looks awesome.
You didn't.
However, no. And I'll
Is it
tell you
silver?
why.
Is the other one silver, right?
No, because I wanted another battery. So there's one, this gold one is truly ready to run, comes with a battery and charger too.
So yeah.
You get a little S120 charger and you get 1300 milliamp. I'm sure it's a 3S.
I forgot that they had the gold one with the whole complete ready to run package.
Let me see if I can't.
Chris called it. Chris called it. Yep.
I was wanting to put. There you go.
There it is. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, what is that? A little background on you?
Yeah, I'm kind of liking it. I don't hate it.
I did it last night with AI, bro.
Chris said, I still think you guys need to tackle one stretch frame build. Dude, I'll tackle anything, man. You want me to make it as long as a football field? Let's go. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm excited to see this little fella in action, honestly.
I am too, and the reason I got on and did earlier, news video on this is because I already knew what everybody's going to say. It's just another 10-3, just another 10-3. No, it's not. Yes, it is, but also no, it's not.
Yep.
There are enough differences here to, one thing I didn't mention that I didn't know, it's also got dual stage phones.
What?
You know
Right out of the
dual-
box? Wow.
Yeah.
I did not
Dual
know that.
stage, which I actually use a lot of now on my 10 scale dual stage phones.
Awesome. So here's the question that I've got to ask you, and there's probably others that are already probably getting ready to ask. What 3D printed body are you going to put on it?
Honestly, bro.
No?
I don't think so, because then what I want to do with this one, I have so many other like scalers that I don't feel this needs that. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah. Well,
I mean,
and I can relate. I can relate because I have a feeling the one that I'm going to open up, at first I'm gonna run the living snot out of it with the with the original body on it. Yeah.
so
Kirk says you have to bring that. Yeah, for sure.
So, man, I mean, not to say I won't do it down the road, but I've got other trucks other chassis that I'd use first for custom bodies.
For custom stuff, yeah.
Yeah, this one being Portal, I'm gonna let it be what it is.
Well, this is your first true like comp truck.
If I
Really?
do something, it's gonna remain. It'll still be comp inspired for sure. Let me get the camera aiming down a little.
You're gonna love all that overdrive. That's gonna be slick.
Well, my Vanquish has it, and it's pretty good, man.
I love it. For more for the obviously the rock crawling stuff. It's fantastic.
Dude, I watched Matt's video on the mullet yesterday.
Yeah, I did too.
He ran 4.65 tires instead of 4.75, so just a little smaller, and it looked good.
I watched West Desert Wheeler in his video on that mullet. If you haven't seen it, it's he took that thing and put it through some serious bases out there where he's at.
Oh yeah.
And I could relate, I'm like thinking to myself, dude, I would love to be right there with you, trailing you with my halfback build that I did from the ground up, because I could relate with everything he was talking to and what he was doing with it.
Yeah.
With this little one I've got, it's for an out of the box kit, it's awesome. Dude, that's a sweet looking little machine, bro.
It already feels ready to rock.
Oh yeah. That reminds me of my Ascent, my very first Red Cat Ascent. I had the OG, the blue one, and we ran that over there at Kirk's house on the rocks. And I don't know if you drove it, Ryan, but I know Kirk and I were both thoroughly impressed with how it performed right out of the box. And I can't imagine what the Fusion version of it was like, but that thing there should be just killer.
New smoothed up both side skids.
Yeah.
They've redesigned how smooth the diffs are. You've got the high clearance links here in the back. Again, portal axles.
Yep.
It's different shocks, you know what I'm saying? New bumpers, new shock towers, clipless body.
That's sweet. Yeah, dude, you can't shake a stick at that. How nice is that?
I'm glad to have, and I've heard guys complain about the windows being stickered up. For what this is, I don't care at all.
Who cares? Right.
I do not care at all. But the mechanism's really cool. And of course, you can do regular old body post and pins if you want. Easy. The battery, if you get the gold one, the battery's going to be in it when you get it, because that's how they have to ship lipos. They have to be in where they go.
Gotcha.
So you can, I heard you could adjust this mount a little bit, but it looks like only in the way for width. And I was curious about a 2200 fitting in here, and I'm going to check real quick. But
Is
I
that
love
is that
this
is that is that 2 or 3S?
3S, bro.
But is the rig, what is it? Is it 2 or 3S, or is it 3 or
The rig is
4S?
2 and 3S.
2 and 3?
Yep.
Yeah, so if you're going to some comp, if you're going to a competition, you put a 2S in there, like a 1500 2S, that'll be slick.
I like it, dude. They've improved a lot. There's a lot of
So
neat things.
is
You and I,
right.
Kirk said to run this at his house. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, we need to.
I want you guys to all run it because I want to get your opinion. But
Yeah.
we're going to go stock out of the box first,
Yep.
and then I'm going to start doing stuff to it. But
Yep.
it's slick, dude.
So
I
that
want these.
is that the sorry to keep interrupting you, but is that the servo that's up top there? Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think there's going to be a mod for that, for servo on axle? Is there room for it to go on the axle eventually?
No.
No.
That's now the SCX Pro, the 10 Pro, you can do that. But this is what it is on this
Yeah,
one.
that's cool. Yep.
But yeah, I mean these are brand new shock towers, kind of lower profile, lots of holes for different opportunities. 5-channel receiver, the overdrive business. I'm going to look at the manual a little bit. I like this. I think this is going to be great.
So it's a fantastic platform. I can't wait to get my fingers on it, honestly, especially at Kirk's house. That'll be awesome.
Dual stage foams right away. So
yeah,
and it's now SLT2. It's enough to do the job. But if I want my dig and stuff like that, this radio will have to go bye-bye. But the new DXC Plus is on its way. It's on its way. I got this influencer stuff, yo, it ain't over. So I don't care if you buy stuff or not. Click the links. Let me get the clicks. I don't care if you buy it or not. If you do, that's cool. But let's show them. There's a reason for feeding this super fan and his crew some cool stuff. So SLT2, it's going to be fine for the way it comes. You can't do your dig with this, but so what?
Yeah, so
the 2200 real quick, because I was dying to know if a 2200 was going to fit.
I bet it will, Ryan. So Kirk says he can get 2.5 hours out of a 1500. Is that 3S, Kirk? 1500 in my Capra at his I'm assuming at his place.
Awesome. Well, and as easy as it is to get batteries in these things, I mean, holy smokes. You know, I go through some serious stuff to get batteries in some of my 6 scales. So this will be no problem at all. Dude, why don't I have a 2200 close? I got a 4S 2200 close, and it's a little big. You could make it work, but the 1300 or 1800 or 1500 is going to be great for it. And there's weights that you can get. I'll probably get those.
But for what it is, Ryan, even a 1500 3S, dude, it's going to give you probably, like Kirk said, it's going to give you probably an hour and a half, 2 hours.
And I have more than one battery, bro. I got more than one 1300, but I wanted to get another one because I use it in the scale rigs.
And the beauty of that body, how quick you took it off of there. Change the battery is going to take you like 30 seconds, bro.
Oh, awesome. Here, let me put in a battery real quick. Watch this. Whoop. Got the little rubber.
You got a little rubber net. Goes over and holds it on.
Stretches over to another cleat on the other.
That's a cool design. I like that. Oh,
tongue and grooves in here on the
Yep.
bar.
Just slides in and locks down.
And then
come on.
I'm done. I'm ready.
Yeah, that's slick.
I'm picking it up by the body.
Do you know what the drive weight is of that with the battery in it? Offhand?
It's on the site. But notice how the new shock towers emulate what inner fenders would do.
Yep.
So, I mean, there's a little bit of air coming through there, but for the most part, it does the job of inner fenders. And on a rig like this, you don't need them.
Yeah, you don't want them.
Battery change. Like so I was jonesing about this before.
Dude, I know you have been. We were talking about it on Saturday when we were together.
Cross wrench, couple Allen keys.
You know what, Ryan? What's going to be really fun about that truck, and I wish I still had my Ascent, honestly, because to take that truck, Kirk needs to run his Warlord because that's a very comparable truck to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I need to bring, I don't know, one of mine to the group, and we just do some comparisons. And I think that rig right there will kick ass and take names, honestly.
This rig with me driving,
bro.
Come on.
This rig with me driving, yeah, come on, any day, brother. I'll take it. But honestly, that truck, I mean, they're two different trucks. They're two different platforms.
So let's see. Quick start guide for if you have never done this before.
See, Ryan, I would have to read that top to bottom, front to back.
Got some decals that came with it. Nice.
Kirk, I will bring that Saturday also. Awesome. He's going to bring his Warlord Saturday.
And this gear, it's got to be for the dig, I think.
Bro.
Unless this is the gear to send up to the diff for the overdrive.
For the overdrive?
Yeah.
It could be a different size gear for the overdrive.
So that, yeah.
That's kind of what it looks like.
It could just be an extra gear that's already in here, because the dig stuff,
that's all one kit.
None of it looks like that. And then these the portal gears, yeah, let's see what the manual says, bro. And I won't keep this in front of us very long, but
no, it's all good. It's a new toy for us to try out.
I can't wait
dude, I can't wait to run it.
I like it. And being portal, the you know how I do the trick on the straight axles? This one is what it is already.
I think it's set up pretty damn well the way it is right out of the box.
It feels great, dude.
I mean,
it's already got a forward weight bias. It feels very low.
Yep. Yeah, LCG and forward bias, that's all you need, man.
I mean, it's a 10.3, but there's a lot of differences, bro.
Yeah. I mean, that's not your 10.3 or my 10.3. My Jeep, not even close.
The portal the portal kit that I got, yes, it's 4 gears.
Yeah, they are.
A pair for each side. And I'm going to do videos on these conversions, but I don't know, man. We're going to run it stock first, or should I go ahead?
Dude, you just said it earlier. You're going to run it stock. I would run it stock out of the box the way it is. Do a run video on it. We'll do some comparisons, and then do some changes on it, and then we'll go rerun the same route that we did in the original video and see what the differences are.
Yeah.
Kirk says I'm ready to test it. Yeah. And I gotta be honest, I think we're gonna have to go to Bonneville.
That makes sense.
this weekend because of those big rocks that are in the mountain biking area because of what I got sitting on the counter. I want to just beat this thing bad. And I need to order I need to order the front weights for mine too. I didn't order them that night.
I'll have to read over this to see exactly what's up with those gears that it came with, but I'm pumped.
Are those
They,
1.9? Are those 1.9s, right? Beadlocks?
they're 1.9s and they're going to be 475s.
You need to put two brass rings in the front of that just to give it some more front weight.
Well, you can't. They're glued on tires, bro.
Oh,
They're not bead locked like the CJ7. But
gotcha.
most things aren't bead lock that are RTRs. So I get it. It's cool. But I'm calling that stick it with a fork, man.
Complete, man. Run it the way it is. Absolutely.
I'll run it
Route
the
the
way it
bars.
is. I will figure out what's up with these add-ons, and we'll do them after the fact. But what I want to do is there are some recommended weights in the optional parts list. I'm keeping it on brand. So I do like doing brass rings in the wheels, but I don't want to change these wheels yet. I definitely want to run them, and they're 2-stage, and I haven't really ran Trepidors, so the compound feels nice, and they would almost feel too soft to me if they weren't dual stage.
Yep.
So I think Kirk, you're going to have to, because I still got to get a starter for the truck and find time to install it. But
No,
Joe. Thanks, Axial.
Dude, that's awesome, man. I'm looking forward to seeing it in person and get a drive on it myself.
Bro.
That'll be fun. We got some new toys to play with coming this weekend, man. Looking forward to it.
I am too. So let me get this on the shelf, and then we're going to switch camera views. I'm pumped about this, man. 5-channel receiver. So yeah, I need a different radio, but I don't need a different receiver to do all the things that I want to do.
How's that sit next to, say, your Vanquish? I'm curious because it was portal to portal.
Ooh, that's smooth.
It hasn't been beat up yet, man. So okay, so I can see it already. Your Vanquish sits higher. Yeah.
I think I have more clearance on this Axial also. Yeah, man. And this does awesome, but it's scale.
Kirk's ready to go Saturday. Heck yeah, suspension tune-up for Saturday. He's ready to rock. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do have more clearance on the Axial. Yep.
Not just another 10-3, homies.
Not just another Grandpa's 10-3. I love it. Yep, cannot wait.
Man, and for a comp rig, dude, some of them are ugly to me. I like the way this looks.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
I like it, man.
What's it kind of? It almost resembles like a Chevy Colorado or something. The body of it looks good, man. It looks good.
What do you think about the background, dude?
Dude, I like the background, and I want to tell everybody, stay tuned, because here in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be making a move here with my background. So I'm going to be getting rid of some airplanes with Ryan here in a week or two. And then I'm going to be moving my little studio up, and I'm going to be surrounded by cars and airplanes and everything. So you guys won't have to stare at my TV and my prop above the TV and my 1990 Don Johnson ceiling fan.
Well, look at my mess.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
What have we got going on in here? So I decided to I brought the Rubicon over, the Jeep, because once I get this thing out, I got the camera kind of set to where I want to show off the size of this thing versus the SCX6.
I'm trying to make me little.
So for everybody that was in the house last week, you guys all know that I had a hankering to get one of these, and so I ordered it that night after the show was over last week, and it arrived. It arrived the other day. So yeah, dudes, look at that. Got the old Vertex 6 in the house. So I figured I'd have a black kitten or a cat on this counter trying to help me get this thing out of here, because he was laying on top of this box a little while ago. He'll probably be in about next. Anyway, so yeah, guys, I decided to deep dive in, man, for a Vertex.
Bro, I can't flip it the other way.
You can't make me big?
I can make, yeah, but I can't. You know how I kept you on?
Yeah. It's all right. I don't need to be full scale, full throttle.
There you go.
Anyway, so yeah, straight axles. I'm curious to see what I can put in this thing. There she is in there.
Huge.
So got the manual with the
push on it makes it easier.
Manual, some tools, and looks like some hub covers, like what comes on the 6s. So all right. Ladies and gentlemen, there he is.
Whoa.
There's nothing better than ripping Discman off.
You know what's crazy? It weighs half as much as a 6, and it's like the same size.
12.5 pounds. 12.5 pounds.
Crazy.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing your Coyote this weekend, but I know you guys are excited to run this as much as I am.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So, I watched some of ExoCaged videos on this and several others. This thing is it's an animal, and as it should be. So, standard Red Cat radio. And apparently, I think there's a switch on this on the side to switch on the overdrive on and off, I believe.
It's in the manual.
What's that? What's the manual? All right. Well, I think there's, from what I understand, you have to take.
Man, that looks awesome.
Dude, check it. Check it out.
Dude. Wow, look at those links, dude. That looks purpose built, you know?
Yeah,
Break up angle on the skid.
Oh, there it is. The pin that holds the back in. It's like a quarter turn. And then, forward.
Awesome.
So the back's got a thing on it where the pin goes through here. And the front's just got like a C-clip, big C-clip on the front. Yeah.
Those shocks are beef. Beefcake.
Yeah, dude. Apparently the servo, I've heard nothing but really good things about this servo.
It's like 1,000 kilograms of torque.
1,000 kilograms of torque. And yeah, I can't wait, man. Cannot wait. One thing I do want to check is I've got some 3600 4S packs that I kind of thought, just for trailing, I'm curious to know if they'll actually fit all right in here.
They've said some things about the batteries that are used and how you can almost perfectly balance it.
Well, and there's 3 trays here. You got one up front, and then you got the 2 on the sides. So, for what we typically do, I think these 3600s actually, I mean, look at that, bro. It actually swallows up that 3600 for us pretty well.
Oh, nice.
So I could actually run 2. Yeah, I could run 2 of these 3600s on each side, and that should give me plenty enough runtime, I would think, for out on the trails.
Run 3 in parallel. Holy smokes. It's so easy to take the thing off. It's like,
I'm
or
just gonna
what?
slide these underneath here for now. No, I'm super stoked to get this thing out on the trail Saturday. All right, so
Yeah, I want to see that. We gotta have another 6 with us too, bro.
I'm gonna bring one of my 6s with me for sure. I'm kind of curious. So I don't know if you can see this, but on the end of this, see that there's a tab there.
Yeah.
So that tab, you have to insert that straight in with the tab up, and it's got a small little groove that it actually turns into to lock it in place. Yep, there it goes. That's it. Yep. Now,
Wow.
for the true,
Does that have dual stage foams?
Ryan, I'm not sure. It sure doesn't feel like it. But the tires they're grippy. I've heard good things about them,
I have
and
two.
it does not. No, I would say they're not dual stage foams. But what I am curious of now that I got it out of the box, there's a difference in height.
And the wheelbase is like about the same. Which one's wider? The Vertex?
Dude, I'm not sure. You know what? Let me get my tape measure and measure it, honestly, to tell you.
Bro, those things are already back ordered at A Main.
I'm not shocked because what I'm seeing here, I cannot wait to get this thing out and run it. So we're at 15, almost basically 15 and 3/4. And of course I got Mickey's on this.
But it looks like 15.
15 there. Yeah. So it's actually got a wider stance than what the 6 does.
And it's
Bro,
lower.
I can't wait, man, to get this thing out.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Yep. I'm looking forward to it. The shocks feel good. I'm really curious to see how this reacts on the big rocks that will be on Saturday. Because I'm so used to running heavier shock oil, but I know on this thing you don't want a ton of shock oil or heavy shock oil. So
Yeah, let it eat.
one thing I will show, let's see if a standard Yeti, right? Standard size Yeti cup. I'm curious. So,
Jeez.
dude, I still got more to go, bro, before the back tire comes off.
That's crazy.
The back tire is basically just floating right now. The back left one here is just floating.
Chris wants you to take the JLU body off and set the Vertex on it.
Oh, the Vertex body?
Take the JLU body off and then set the Vertex on it.
Okay. Yeah, give me a second. Let me find my wrench. Can do. Yeah, give me a second. Let me find my wrench. Can do. Give me
That's the link to the Red Cat at A Main right there.
All right, so Chris is wanting to see. What is he wanting to see?
The Vertex on top.
Oh, of the JLU body? Or on top? Do you want to see the Vertex body on top of the SCX6 chassis? Or just this on top of this?
All I know is it says take the JLU body off and set the Vertex on top.
Oh, so he wants to see the Vertex body on top of the SCX6 chassis. I can do that.
But man, I mean, if you think about it, it depends what you want out of these things, right? I mean, the SCX6 is 12 hundo. Yep. And this thing is 8 hundo.
But you know, at the end of the day, they're both rock crawlers, but completely different class. You know, I mean, this Red Cat, just looking at it's gonna be a competition rig right out of the box. All right, guys, I'll take this off here.
So Ty, the tires on the Coyote are awesome. They're soft. They're dual stage foams.
Super soft. There you go, guys. 2 bolts, body's off. That's what I love about the Honcho body. All right, let me get this guy off of here. Wow. That's crazy.
No, bro.
What?
You got it twisted. Get rid of the blue body and put the Vertex chassis on the 6. Stack them.
Oh, on top of just the body?
No body's involved in this, bro.
Oh, just the chassis?
Okay. Yes.
Sorry, I was for some reason I was thinking somebody was okay. You want this sitting on top of this?
Yeah.
Like that. We can do all kinds of fun things. We're playing toys tonight.
Yeah, aim it at the camera so they can see the width difference. Can you see the shot? Yeah, there you go. It is that's so very similar.
Yeah, and you know what? Like I said, these Mickey Thompsons, they're big compared to the stock tires.
That's true.
So, you know, we got to take that into consideration. So if I put the stock Honcho tires back on, the Red Cat would have a wider stance more so.
For sure. All right, yeah. Now indulge me real quick. Flip that Vertex around facing, forward and see if that JLU body fits on the Vertex. But hop on one leg when you do it.
You're putting me through my paces tonight.
Well,
JLU on top of this.
Yeah, just kind of curious. Oh, is that sit low? Let me see it on the sideways.
Dude, it's so low. So low.
But that's not awful, bro.
No.
Bro.
I don't hate it.
Let's see that sideways real quick. Well, it'd have to come up some. Because it's sitting right on the tire, bro.
Yeah.
There. But you lose all of the awesome flex that thing has.
You do.
Yeah, not necessary, bro.
Nope. No, it would if I'd wind up making a custom printed body for this chassis, this Red Cat chassis,
it'll be tough.
It's gonna be super trick. Super trick. Because now if I take and reverse this and take away the Red Cat chassis and bring the 6 chassis back in and put the Red Cat body on top of this. See that?
It's redonkulous.
It doesn't match up at all.
No. And
No,
I mean,
no way.
to be honest, the Vertex body looks too small for the thing it comes on anyway.
It does.
A little bit, if you look at the arches and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
definitely is.
the X-Max wannabe toy coma, yeah, would look okay. I think Traxxas released the Pathfinder today.
Traxxas did?
I think so.
Nice.
See, that body's perfect on there for what it's doing, but because of the way the shocks angle in and where the articulation goes.
Yeah.
But from a scale point of view, you know, it looks too small, but for what it is, it's perfect.
Yep. Now, I'm going to go one step farther. And I'm actually going to put, if I can, I think my jacks should be set right. I'm going to put the Red Cat on my jacks, and I'm going to power this thing up. And what I want to do is I'm going to put a little bit of painter's tape on the wheels.
Oh yeah, show the overdrive
and see what the overdrive's got to bring. I don't know if these are tall enough or not. Just barely. Because I'm really curious to know what the overdrive's got to give. I think I'm there. I'm having fun. I'm having fun over here, ladies and gentlemen.
So yeah, we're talking about performance crawlers right now, RTRs. Unboxed the Coyote, which I'm pumped about from Axial. Kelly's got this Red Cat Vertex. And later tonight, I plan on talking about the FMS Land Rovers as well, which are complete overlanders, not really, you know, they're trail trucks, not really performance. But so what? I like those kind as well.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Didn't they just put your star on the Walk of Fame? Kelly, the science guy.
Who? Who are you talking about?
Bro, that science dude got his star on the Walk of Fame over the last few days.
Science guy.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Oh.
And that's what you're doing right now with your overdrive experiment.
That's right. The science guy. Oh, the other thing I like about this is the power button is right here on the side. So, I mean, it's mounted and it's just so nice. Red Cat really did a nice job with this. Really nice job.
If you watch Scale Builders, or I'm sorry, Harley Designs, you know, news show on Tuesday, Scale News Update.
Yep.
He had some neat things to say about this rig. And all good. You know?
That's awesome.
I'd invite you to check that out. And I'd also say he also asked for people to comment what guests would you like to see on their live stream.
Oh, sweet.
Check out that video to see what he's got to say about, you know, all the new releases and everything. Yeah, like I said, he had some great things to say about the Coyote and this Vertex. He wasn't able to yet talk about the mullet, but yeah, he did ask for the viewers to comment who would you like to see So go over there and tell them Kelly and Ryan.
Right. All right. So there I got the wheels in motion. You guys see the tape on the wheels? So we're running, looks like 100%.
Yeah, you're 1-to-1. You're 1-to-1 right there.
Now, I think that button should switch it. Now, let's see. There it is. So there's
Wow.
there's one revolution. So it's three. I mean, it's like, it's a good 30%.
That's crazy.
Let's see.
Michael Bear, what up?
Here comes 2 revolutions. Yeah, so 2 revolutions is like 1.5 on the back. So I should be able to go around one more and it should be the same. That's pretty close.
Is that the same size servo as in our 6s?
I think so, yeah. Kirk and I were just talking about it the other day. If this servo holds up, dude, I'll have one of these for one of my 6s.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can't wait to run this thing. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
All right. So that's my new toy, everybody. Now I gotta sell some airplanes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Bro.
But you know what I just am noticing? This, you'll have to listen to this. This system is like it's sitting here idle and it's humming. It's got a hum sound to it. It's really, really weird.
Is it the digital servo that's humming?
No. It's either the ESC or yeah, it's gotta be the ESC.
And that's a 2-in-1. It's a 2-in-1, right?
Yeah.
And that's a hobby wing, isn't it?
Yep. I'll take this off.
Is it hot?
Nope. No, it's just kind of just sitting there, just lightly humming, just a little bit. There, it shut off. When I shut it off, you'll have to listen to it, Ryan, when we get together Saturday. But I don't know what it is. But it must be standard on it. I don't know.
I wouldn't worry about it. If it works, whatever.
I'm definitely not going to worry about it. But yeah, I'm stoked to have this and blessed to have this and really excited about doing a run video on it and getting it out on the channel and doing some comparisons, I mean, it's hard to compare this to the S86, completely different platform, and I don't plan to, but just just running on the trail with it, with a couple, I got 3600 4S's in this. I'm just excited to see how it does on batteries too, just running on the trail.
Yep.
So
that thing's gonna go everywhere. Super cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I said check the throttle trim on the transmitter. That's actually a great idea.
Oh yeah,
if there was just a tick of input, it would be energized.
It would give a little bit of a hum. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Good idea. Get down, buddy. Come on, go. Sorry, cat.
Well, it looks like a performer, man.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, my damage is done. That was fun. Now I want to go take it outside and play.
I'm saying, dude, I didn't open this thing all day waiting for, tonight. I like it.
And actually, I'm gonna go back over on the other camera because Chris the other day I had posted a picture of my Jeep body. I think it was on our Fab Rats Facebook, and he said, that's how it should have came from the factory, with it standing up, hinged.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put my Jeep body back on while I'm here. Oh, hey Ryan, something else. Do you see anything different about this?
Offset pumpkin.
Well,
Servo
no.
axle.
You were pretty hot with the pumpkin part of it. It's already black, bro. The pumpkin
Oh,
cover.
jeez.
Ah.
Yeah, well, mine are red. So get
Red.
bent.
Red pumpkins.
Mine are red. Get bent.
Love it.
I haven't had a Portal 10.3 since the little Rubicon, since the little JLU.
Oh, yeah. I love my 10.3 Portal Rubicon. It's great.
I'm gonna put batteries in this, man. Let's see how smooth this thing is.
Run it. Let's see it in action.
We'll show you we'll show you the overdrive on this one. Also.
Yeah. Yep.
Since we're science nerds.
The one thing that I kind of wish that they would have done was on that transmitter. They should have I wish they had an LED light on it for if you were running overdrive or not. For the trail guys. If you're trailing, I don't want to be running any overdrive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It'd be nice.
You just have to. You just gotta pay attention because it's dramatic enough. If you pay attention, you'll tell. You can know. If you can't tell, then it's not on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I can always tell which overdrive my Vanquish is in, and there's no way to know.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be nice to.
It would be nice, but it'd be another $150.
Well, if the truck's only $7.99, let's just toss another $100 at it.
Hey, what give or take,
What's another hundo?
What's another hundo?
Exactly. Actually, I need to pop this loose. What's another hundo? It's kind of hard working in the dark where you can't see what you're doing. I'm just going by feel. If I was in daylight, I'd have this body already on.
There's a that's what she said in there somewhere.
That's a what she said somewhere.
Let's see if I'm smart enough to get the batteries in right. Wow. I did it.
Yeah.
I think.
Way to go, bro.
What's your favorite crawler right now?
Right now? Are you asking me?
Yeah. Ty's asking.
Oh, the SCX6 is still my favorite, hands down. Just primarily because it's so heavy and it's so big, you can feel it. You know. You can feel what it's doing. I think the SCX6 is the best crawler platform out there, in my opinion.
Pretty good, bro.
It's so good. So good.
I
check it out, ladies and gentlemen.
Would have to agree.
This is why I like having my stuff hinged. So, you can stand it up, change batteries, plug in wires, yada, yada, yada. All that good stuff. And the way that I got this Jeep, the way that this quick release is set up is you actually, the front pins, the locate pins, go right into the brackets, and then it locks in with the quick release. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right. There it is.
There it is.
There it is. All the glory. Look at that, Ryan. I got 2 animals on my kitchen counter.
That's what's up.
Actually, 3. There's a black cat on my kitchen counter, too.
All right, bro. Here's the overdrive on this.
Sick. Okay.
It's like 10 or 11% or something like that on this one.
Yeah, that makes sense. Dude, it's so quiet.
It's pretty smooth.
So what electronics is in that motor and stuff?
It's like a 1080, 1060 kind of hobby wing-esque ESC that there's no on-off button. You just energize it and it's on. It's got a 35 turn 540 brushed motor and a 5-channel receiver.
Yeah, for the new radio you got coming. That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
That is slick.
The receiver's the S664. I like it, dude. I'm ready to mess it up.
Let's go.
I'm ready to mess it up. Gee.
Dude, I can't wait to do run videos on all this stuff this weekend. I'm excited to have some new stuff to do videos on and just throw a couple of different reviews out there and just absolutely love it. But hey, Ty, you know what? This red cat, man, Vertex 6 could become my new favorite rock crawler. Because I like the bigger platform, and this thing is probably going to do very, very well. I mean, for what I see so far in the videos, it does, but just to be able to witness it firsthand. Dude.
This actually scratches the itch I've had for like the optic, because I've been wanting a little more performance, and now I've got it. I can make this even better. I love my scale stuff. I do, and I like making those things perform.
Yep.
But I've not really had a dedicated performer. And so knowing what we've done to trick out and make scale stuff act right, having one that looks don't matter in a way for me, the same.
Right.
Lexan, gosh. Last time I did Lexan was the LC80 from FMS or the well, I did take the Vanquish out the other day, but a lot of my stuff is either it's got 3D printed bodies on it or it was a kit build. So I did take out the 3D printed Scout the other day, which is a base camp, which is a 10.3, but it's not this 10.3 because those base camp kits are straight axle. They're different. New shocks, new shock towers, dual stage foams. New pan hard bar. It's adjustable. If you went straight axle on this or made it a mullet, you can adjust the pan hard.
Chris wants to see a flex.
Let me see if we get a little more window. Kind of.
Yep.
So all the tires are on. And the back tire's up finally now. Finally, it's up. And I mean.
What do you think you got for flex there? 4 inches?
I mean, I'd probably get a soda can under there, dude.
That's good.
But
that's real good.
Dude, how good do we got all kinds of stiff stuff that does awesome.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And here's the back cranked up. It's finally just now lifting the front wheel.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. And not having anything like this, I'm pretty tickled.
Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited for all of us to run that. I'm excited for you to have that. And you know, it's like you said, that's your first out of the box comp truck, man, that you can build off of, and that's awesome.
Bro.
I love it.
It's getting a 2-in-1 and
Oh yeah, for
all
sure.
the things. Yeah.
Sure.
All the
Yeah.
things.
And you know what, Ryan? Now that I was looking at yours, just for the hella of it, like my little truck right there's about all I get. So we're both right there on flex.
Yeah, you may have a little more.
Not much. Yeah. Gosh, that thing's so tiny compared to Lord. It's
I
crazy.
like it, brother.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
It is,
So
man. And I could do a suck down winch on it. Like I could do all kinds of stuff, brother.
sorry.
And I might do that. I want to make, if this is what this is, then I want to make it that.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm on cat patrol.
So yeah, bro. Pumped up about that. And then, of course, yesterday the mullet dropped from Vanquish, the kit. I still got eyes on an H10. And I like my trail trucks. There's 3 new Land Rovers at FMS that I've been keeping an eye on them, and they finally are available now. They're in stock. So very much like my LC80, they're like $389, and they're scaled out Camel Trophy. 3 different Land Rovers: a D90, a Range Rover, and a Discovery. And we'll look at it in a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's the price on that Vanquish mullet kit? Yeah.
Let's take a look at it on the interwebs.
The interwebs.
Bro. Yeah, gold's cool. So is an extra 1300 3S battery, bro. I like it.
Bro, you know, the other thing that I want to do with this Vertex on Saturday, I'm actually going to probably start it out crawling on the rocks and do my run video with something small, 3S wise, up front in that front compartment.
Yeah.
And then I'll stop and we'll put the 23600 4S's in there and just go back and rerun the same line and just see how it acts with the extra weight and being on each side of it. Just kind of curious to see how it does.
And so basically, yeah, that sounds good. The VRD stance and this new mullet are very, very similar rigs. Except for the mullet part. You know what I mean?
The portal's on the back, and I think it's a little shorter than the stance. It's like an inch or inch and a half shorter.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm looking for it. Hold on a minute.
The other thing I like with it being the kit, you know, it goes together. I think Matt said he put his together in like 3 hours, which is just kick ass. But more importantly, dude, you get to paint your body whatever you want too. I like that. You know, you make it your own. It's cool.
It is cool. Yeah, let's pull this out.
420.
They did that on purpose. Okay. So there it is.
So apparently the party in the front or business in the front, party in the back, those stands are like a file. It comes with the files to print them out, from what I understood.
Gotcha.
So you got the
What body they
briefcases in the
use
front.
on these?
What's that?
What body they use here?
I'm not sure if that's like a new body or which one it is. I haven't heard anything about the body other than the fact that it comes clear and you can paint what you want. I do like the fact that they've got the pin in the back of the body in the center down low to locate it, which that's one thing I don't have on my little mullet. So I might have to add that in somehow. I do like that for strengthener on the body.
Nice and simple. They've eliminated all this other stuff. Like the space between this transmission and the spur gear, if you have a VFD twin, it's full of stuff.
Yep. Yeah, you don't have to put the transmission all together. It's a pretty sweet little setup and kit.
More party. Stance half cab. That's what it
Half
is.
cab.
The
Yep,
VRD stance. Carbon spec, VFD, but it's not carbon fiber rails though.
no, it's not.
34% overdrive, F10 mullet configuration. Yeah. Servo on axle. Yeah, I watched Matt's video. It looked good. I didn't see anybody else's. You got high clearance links in the back, but it's like a hybrid of the stance,
Yep.
It's similar to that.
So their price on this
Nice.
kit
Motor goes there.
Yeah, that's slick. Yeah, that's nice. Streamlined all together.
And it keeps it super low. I mean, the bottom cover of this motor and trans assembly is the skid plate.
Yes. It's a slick design. They did a nice job on that.
It's got
Just
the
like I
brake
said,
cover.
when
I
I
was
looked,
getting ready to get a VS410 kit because I was thinking about doing that IJ 3D print project.
oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yep, I do. So if you look at my little custom build that I did, so you can see, well, let me turn it around. You'll see it better. So you see where my motor's sitting at? And it's sitting right at the top of the skid plate. The motor and the transmission are sitting right at the top of the skid plate.
Yeah.
So this one here, I bought the carbon fiber rails off of Amazon for like $60, and I got a 1200 kV fusion all in one in this. The low profile transmission, it came, I think, for like 28 or $30 on Amazon, and it already had the overdrive built into it. And then, of course, the Desert Lizard shocks, and I've got the shocks put together differently at the front versus the back. And then the one thing that stands out is, and this is something that I don't know if it was West Desert Wheeler or if it was Matt, but when you look at how the actual drive shaft comes out your spline at your
pinion angle.
at the pinion angle, yeah. So and I get what they were saying, and they're trying to figure out a workaround, I think, for this on that Vanquish. You have to turn your diff upside down, your spline, in order for it to run correctly in the direction it needs to with the portals. So I actually had to turn this upside down in mine, and that's what they're saying they had to do with that Vanquish in order for the wheels to all spin the correct same way.
Oh,
So that's why your angle is like that, which it doesn't really bother me a whole lot because I've got the skid plate on this is a Endura portal axle. I had bought a set of them and put them on something, and I smoked something in the front one, and so I took this all off, and so I found a use for this Endura portal on the back. And so I'm not real worried. I got this nice metal, skid on the back of that. But dude, this thing, again, it's just set up. I've usually run this is a 2200 3S up here, but a lot of times if I'm gonna go run comp, I'll run a 1500 2S in it
let me
and
see
get
your
rid.
top links in the back. So if they were longer, wouldn't you be able to alleviate some of that pinion angle?
Yes, in fact, when I ran
You have a
Saturday, hang on. So when I ran Saturday, what I did was this today was moved my link forward to get my portals more straight up and down. And I'm kind of thinking I'll move these back again
I
to be
would.
able to get this angle more, in
Yeah,
line.
bro. I would.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, yeah.
But and then it's typically like this because I had it stretched out, but it does come back a little bit. But still, this thing for being just a Amazon chassis and I built this
Yes.
thing
It
up,
does
dude,
awesome.
it's freaking amazing. So anybody that wants a mullet, dude, get one because they are a blast on the rocks. Blast. So Chris says Traxxas just dropped a new body for the TRX4. I need to start looking at some Traxxas stuff because I do not own a Traxxas product.
I think one day they're going to have a big one themselves. How
They
can I
you
not?
you know they will. They will, and they'll knock it out of the park. So is this still the mullet build here?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And to me, I'll be quite honest, it'd be fun. I'd like to try one. It feels like an identity crisis though. But but dude, if I had one, I'd rock it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I like that IJ, bro. So I'm like the VS410 kit, which is like my Vanquish, but without the extra stuff that make it a Phoenix, is a perfect platform that IJ is built around. And
Gotcha.
so it's made for that.
Yep.
And so I think that because of that, um, it's a good choice for me.
Yeah, for sure. And something I
And
just
it's straight axle. It's just a chassis. It could be anything in the future.
yep.
We'll see how I feel about this compy stuff. I still like and that's where my head's at. I like this thing, and I think I still am definitely interested in the optic as a compy performer type thing. I say comp. I have no intention of competing. If it happens, it happens. I just like performance. I want to play with performance and play with my scalies. But
going to a competition is so much fun. I went with Kirk and Sean to one, and it was like I don't know if it was 100 gates. I think it was, dude. It was an absolute blast. And I used your old deadbolt, bro, for that.
nice.
And I wish I had this little mullet because, dude, it would have just done so well. But here's the thing, bro. That mullet, I would tell anybody, and I need to actually do what I'm getting ready to say, turn the shocks upside down. Get your weight down.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going for that true low center of gravity,
Bro, and throw some brass rings on that joint in the front.
oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the thing about this one, Ryan. I've Do you see what I got on there, bro?
Yep.
I've got brass joints on this, and I got a brass diff cover up front.
Oh yeah,
But
you're good.
I didn't want too much, but I also did
No,
the conversion and put the servo on axle kit on
you're
this.
fine then. You're
So
fine then.
I don't need any more. My forward bias and the whole weight of this is really about, it's like a 42 to, I don't know, 42 to 58, somewhere in there. And it's perfect.
Dude, I watched the A main video on the Vertex, bro, and he did some angle readings.
Yeah.
The Vertex did crazy good on some of the up angles and side hill angles it could take.
Did it have the wheel weights on it? The optional wheel weights, do you know? Or was it stock out of the box?
I think he did both.
Because the wheel weights, I think, are like 11 ounces or something. It's like 3/4 of a pound that it adds to the front end of this. And they're like $26.99 for the set. I need to order them and just bolt them on because I'm a freak like that and I want them on there.
Yeah, dude. I get it. Well, when I watched Logan do the Coyote, he already had weights on the front of his Coyote, bro, when he did it.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
You're gonna want some extra weight
and
up there
where he's
eventually,
at, you know, he knows he's going to want it.
right? Lyndon, what's up, man? Greetings. Good to see you.
So, man, I'm going to pull up this FMS stuff.
Wow, Bill, I've been so busy playing Ryan and Chris and everybody's had me shuffling bodies off and on of different vehicles. I didn't realize you were in here. How's it going, Bill? Good to see you, man.
I think he just. Oh yeah, I think he just showed up a little while ago. What up, Bill? Um, let's do it because I'm about this Range
Dude,
Rover a little
I
bit,
am
bro.
I am Red Cat crazy, dude. I'm ready. Let's go.
My Red Cat Gen 8 is actually pretty dope, dude. It's got everything
Load them up, man. Bring them out Saturday. Let's go.
that you could put on it.
Let's just crash and bash all kinds of stuff, man. Let's have a blast. Who else wants to come join us? Fly on up. Let's go.
All right, so let me get ready to share this.
You know what? While you're doing that, I'm gonna show everybody just how much stinking overdrive I got on this stinking thing. It's a lot. Seems how we're showing off overdrives. It's ridiculous. Even Matt and Harley would probably be like, "Really, dude? You need that? You need all that? Really?" I'm gonna go get my radio.
All right, well, I'll wait till you're done then. Creighton 6S is one of my favorite bashers.
The Creighton,
Oh yeah,
yours? Who
it's
said that?
a good one. Creighton 6S. I've had like
Lyndon?
3 or 4 of them.
Dude, Ryan was beating the snot out of his on Saturday.
Oh yeah, I need to get some parts,
Oh no, I got parts. I got all kinds of parts for that.
bro. I did you change the pinion in that? Did you put
Mm,
the speed pinion on that thing?
no, nope.
I just need to put it on a better radio. And I haven't aired it out for a while. So yeah, I stacked it on its butt a couple times.
Dude, check this out, ladies and gentlemen.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And what that does is more than just the obvious, right? So it's like having a dig that operates because the back tires still spin, but it's still dragging them. So it sucks it down a little bit in the back.
Big time. That's why I was breaking those plastic links on my arms because of the torque coming from the front when I was backing up over the rocks. It just forces it. But yeah, this thing drags the back end, just drags it.
Yeah, Bill, that was the fire team that took out my camera. But yeah, basically the same platform. The fire team, Notorious, and the Creighton all have the same power systems. Basically, it's the chassis wheelbase is what's different about them. The Notorious being the shortest, Creighton being longer, and Mojave and Fire Team sharing a longer chassis, which makes them more stable on the ground and in a way the air as well. With my Fire Team, I remember I definitely felt like I needed to jack up the punch, so I had the wheel speed to correct in the air because I still wanted to send it. And we used to send them, dude. I have had so much stuff, bro. And I sold a lot of my personal collection to pay bills at the shop. I had a Fire Team. I had an X-Max. I had I had a Notorious that was completely M2 seat out with all that super duper aircraft aluminum. Yeah, man. So, all right, let's do this. So
Lyndon just got himself a Promoto.
I
Awesome.
heard.
That's awesome.
All right, so I want to talk about this. Now, 3 different Land Rovers available now, 10th scale, Overlander Camel Trophy at FMS, bro. So this is like the Discovery version.
That's the Discovery, yep. I had
And
2 of those. Yep.
they look a lot like the Range Rover I'm going to show you, but the differences mostly lie in this back window, so to speak. So let's see about yeah. So all right, take note of this, and then look at this. So similar but different. And I have so many boxy rigs that I'm inclined to prefer this one to the other 2 because I've always kind of had a hankering for a Land Rover. I don't really care so much about the Overland stuff, but I'll go with it. But I like this one out of the 3. And I've already had one of these, although it looks fantastic as well. These all 3 look fantastic.
So that's a Defender there.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you've got your Discovery, and then you've got your Range Rover, but all Land Rovers, right? And they're I've been keeping an eye on these. So let's see if there's a picture of the underneath of them, inside of them. How's come there's not?
See, well, I would.
I've been able to see some in the here. You know what? If this is the video, I think it is. It's fabulous. Is it? Do you see what I see? Okay, yeah. Yep. We'll watch with the sound down. FMS link in the description, by the way. But yeah, check.
Whoa, what size? What scale is that?
10 scale, bro.
What?
Yeah, I don't mess with the small stuff, dude, but it's like a hard body.
That looks, yeah. It's another one like the FJ40.
Kind of. The doors don't open.
Yeah, but scale wise.
Except it's got the see, there's the underpinnings there, more like my LC80, right? The LC80 chassis is way different than the FJ40 chassis. It's more like a TRX4. Dude is sweating up.
Look like us at Bago.
I'm saying, bro. But I'm sorry. I like these a bunch. And those tires look a little bit smaller than 475s, which is scale and fun.
Yep.
I like the old style Steelies.
I love the detail, you know? It's just
It's got the
awesome.
limb risers that come with it, man.
Yeah, no, it's great. And the
You
lights and
guys need to
everything.
blow up FMS and tell them to send us this stuff if you want to see our take on them.
See, I would honestly be a disco. I would love the disco. You know why, bro? Because that was my disco. One of them. I had two of them.
Okay.
I had two Land Rover Discovery 2s.
Nice. I like the Discovery as well. And if they didn't have the Range Rover, I would be going for the Discovery also, because I've had a couple of Defenders already in my time. And so, yeah. But I'm going to do it again because I want to pause it at the chassis. So we'll just let it be. But I like the hard body, man. And I like that it's got the, basically the TRX4 style chassis. It's going to be straight axle. See, that Discovery does look awesome.
Yep, I would do a disco.
I'm sorry, that actually I like that Range Rover.
You just need one of each one, bro. All three. There it is. Pause it.
Dude, inner fenders, the whole deal. Now, I don't think you get I think you maybe get the 2 speeds, but I don't think there's anything else.
You know what I love the most about that is the battery is right center. The center.
Bro, if you like this, you like a TRX4. That's all I got to say.
I mean, everything's all right in the center.
It's
so nice.
I like the inner fenders, dude. I like the magnetic connections for the lights.
For sure.
It's going to be a 2-in-1 ESC receiver combo with a brushed motor. But
hey, how's your LC80 body fit on? Because it goes on like this, right? So is it just like a quick release clip in the front and the back?
It's the same style mechanism this has. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got a release clip in the front and the back. Is that what it is?
Yeah, something like that. I think I had to turn a cam or something, and it basically clicks down, but you like turn a cam to get it off.
The lights and how they all connect through the magnets and everything, that's so slick. No wires, it's clean.
Let me grab I'll pull off of this and I'll get my
awesome
LC80, dude, because it's very similar. Hold on.
So slick.
So slick. And it's $389, and it's basically a easily $400+ rig.
Bro, does that come with all the Overlander parts too?
The Land Rovers?
Yeah.
I think so.
That's crazy.
So let me go. You guys are watching on TV anyway, so you get to see more of it this way. But this is basically, so there's a little cam lock here on the back. You like turn it and it'll release this.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that now. And it's just got a quick release on the front.
And then there's a like a junction box for the lights back here by the magnets.
Yep, I remember that.
So I unplugged the turn signals on mine. And that LC80 is awesome. I'm probably gonna go brushless so I get a better drag brake, and this is going back out. But you can see this is spitting image of what we just saw in the video.
Yep, pretty much identical.
Battery placement, inner fenders, the mechanism, the magnets.
Yeah, and to have everything right in the center just makes such perfect sense.
It's a lot of truck for what they ask for it. because and that's what I said about this one. This one's like 3.5 or something like that. And this is like, it was at least 2 speed. What else did it have?
Bro, you know what would be slick if they would make these bodies universal so that you
2 speed.
could buy like the Land Rover body, either one of them, and just click them right onto that chassis. You know what I'm saying? They're so close.
Yes.
Dude, give everybody the ability to do that.
I do like the tire package that's on this for the LC80, but
Yeah,
I like the one that's specific to those camel trophies as well.
for sure. Yeah, it's more
But,
scale.
but dude, this
It's
is
identical.
it's a very nice rig.
Yeah, it's awesome. I haven't seen that in a while. I think the only time I saw it was out at France Park when we were there. I like it.
Yeah, I ran this thing stock out of the box with y'all.
Dude, for Kirk and you and I to run all three of those camel trophy trucks around here, dude,
Come on, bro.
put them in the trailers and pull them behind the sixes. How cool. Come on.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, FCX10, it's definitely a step above the. I love my FJ40 in Michigan, and it's basically the Jimny chassis, but they are not the same as this and the FCX10 at all. And so those new Land Rovers are more like your FCX10 and this thing, which is a benefit.
A big upgrade. Nah, yeah. I don't know. Dude, why'd you have to show me those Land Rovers? Doggone it.
Dad got one of these LT80s. The other color, but he popped. And those Land Rovers, they're not going to last. They just came in stock this week. They've been promoting them. There's some influencer videos.
Are they all 389 or whatever?
Yep.
Man. Awesome.
Use the link, G.
I ain't buying anything else, dude. Are you kidding me? I've got more important things to put my money towards right now outside of RC. That's why I want to get rid of some airplanes and make room upstairs, move up there, and not be down here at the kitchen counter. And put some money in my pocket. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I put a little money in my pocket so I can give it to the mortgage people.
Right?
I was hoping to buy some fun stuff. Nope.
Dude, we've got some new.
I got to do real world stuff,
bro. We got some new fun stuff to play with, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know what? We can do a series of videos with what we just got compared to everything that you and Kirk and I have. Dude, comparison videos and just the ins and outs and what we like and what we don't like.
That's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. I'm going to do the tutorial on how to do the gearing stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
The dig install and all that. Yeah. Fred, what up, man? You just missed it. We've been shopping. We were looking at the Land Rovers that dropped.
Fred. Check it, Fred.
He got the big red cat, dude. I got Coyote, and it's not ugly. I like it. We got some work to do, man.
I'm over here somewhere, man. I'm getting lost in my trucks.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that one.
I can't either.
Out of my sixes, my Ford is still the one.
Fred says, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
check the replay today.
Dude, that old was that F100 or F150 you got? That Ford?
It's a 1969 F250 to be exact.
Bro, I need to get the files from you for that and print one out and put it on this Vertex chassis and see how it sits.
I got a
That's what I
guy
need
that
to
was
do.
talking to me for a week about printing off a different year Ford, and I was waiting.
I
I've talked to
actually,
a few guys. I have talked to a few guys on custom projects off and on for like a week at a time, and then get all the way there, and then ghosted. Come on, man. Let's go.
you're like Manti Teo.
I'm
Hey,
about to.
so
I'm
I
about to
actually,
just. Notre Dame did good the other day, by the way.
yeah, they did. They did. I think they got some more work to do yet, but they did win. But I had a guy, I think I actually took a screenshot of it and sent it to you.
I
Reach
didn't
out to
check it out
me
yet. Yeah,
in that my teaser video of the Blazer that I did
yeah.
early on, and he said he liked it so much he broke his Rubicon body on his six, and he was trying to figure out what to do, and he's come across my video, and he's
Let's
like, dude, he's like, you nailed it. I'm doing one. He went and bought the files from Biz Rodney, and he went and watched my scale up video
sick.
and asked some questions. And I told him, I was like, dude, come in and see us tonight. We'll be live at 7 o'clock. We are
Right.
every Wednesday. We'll be moving at some point, but dude, I'm excited, man, to know there's another, Blazer that's going to
This
be
other
coming.
this other
Oh,
Ford that I'm thinking about. Well, this guy wants. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about just making it anyway, and just maybe he comes around after he sees it. I don't know, but I'm gonna make it bigger because when I did that one, I I still was a little bit more guessing, and we're way better at getting the wheelbase right now. And I know now how better to do the cutting in the software first instead of cutting manually
yep,
to get arches the way I want.
exactly.
So if I have to cut arches, I'm doing it ahead of time.
I don't blame you. We've learned a lot, man, from first go.
Oh, we have learned a ton.
And I'm glad my video for the scaling up, it doubled in views this week. So, people are starting to pay attention to what's going on and looking at our stuff and understand what we're doing. And, I love having those tools out there on the internet. And thank you for pointing me in the right direction to be a part of this and get my channel started and do some of these videos because I love sharing what I'm doing.
Well, I
I love
told you
what
a
we're doing.
couple weeks ago, I think, that time of year is coming where people are going to be looking
Yeah.
for something to keep them busy.
Yep. Absolutely.
And these projects are great. And we've cranked out a few
I got
this
13.
summer.
I got
I got
13.
what I don't know, 5, 4,
13.
6s, and some other little ones, man.
Yeah. Hey Jeff, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
gonna be a fun trip time. I think here pretty soon I'm gonna be getting geared up to do the 3D printed airplane. I think I am gonna do the Learjet, and I will pull the electronics out of the AL-37 and
Oh yeah,
gear, motors, ESC, everything is all going to go in that. So that'll
nice.
be a fun winter project, like we talked about. And but man, I can't wait to run some of these trucks in the winter too again. So fun.
That was a blast. Absolute blast. I mean, I've got cool stuff to run, whether if I make anything else or not for a minute.
Right. Yeah. And
Uh,
if you sell one along the way, then you know what? So be it.
yeah, I'd like to,
Yeah.
but the ones I have, I'd almost rather do a custom one, knowing it's going to somebody. But there's a couple I'd get rid of. But
Yeah.
there's little ones I have and RTRs that I'd let fly. Some.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Again, if we could, we offload some of this stuff and we buy a couple RTRs and do some videos on it, maybe we'll go somewhere. We'll see. But that's what we're
That's
shooting
kind of
for.
where I'm at right now too. It's like, we'll keep doing this, but I don't want to miss out. It's about I want invited to the party. So some of this new stuff, I want it. I want to do it.
Absolutely. We're going out and doing it regardless.
Yeah.
So
So
send it our way so we can get out in the trails and show it off and put it up against other things.
put it up against other stuff and get more than one guy's take on it.
Yes. Yeah,
I
we
want
got
you
a pretty
guys, I want you guys to drive this Coyote, bro, and I wouldn't mind having a Red Cat Vertex video for me.
dude. Drive. We will do a lot of this weekend. Here, take this. Hey, let me have this. There's gonna be a lot of passing of the radios this weekend.
Bro, and it's a couple days away. A little brushless Mojave Grom dog is going to fit in the backpack. Nice.
Dude, I can't wait to get my hands on one of those.
You're
I've
going to
always
get
thought
to because I'm going to film it.
I always thought it would be a blast to have a 1/10
Some of
or
those
whatever it is, 1/6, the big Mojave.
oh, those are
Dude,
fantastic. But the
those
little
things
ones
look
are
like a
cool too.
blast. Yeah, but the little one doesn't cost an arm and a leg, and you
Think
can still
about
have
the
a blast.
trails in the terrain that we come across when we're out hiking. Pulling a Mojave out of the backpack to hit a couple root jumps or whatever.
Yep.
I'm gonna
blast.
you're gonna get to drive one because I'm gonna film some of these root jumps for short form. And hey, like I told you earlier, that one picture post of the 3D printed bolts has over 33,000 views, and it's made me over $3. So, I want to get some more of that.
Right? No, that's great, man. That's awesome. Axel,
Axel, what up,
how's it
man?
going, man?
No self promotion, bro. I'm just kidding you. There's no room for self promotion because I'm too busy doing it.
He said, "Okay, dude."
If you didn't know why you were here, partly. So yeah, man. And my airplane guys, I did a video the other day on the AS3X Plus, kind of how that looks and how to set one up and what you get for doing it, how easy it is to do safe, and how easy it was to do reverse thrust on the Sportix the other day. Airplane guys who want to know how to do something, some of that radio stuff, some of the programming, some of the AS3X Plus, whatever, go to one of those airplane videos that I've done lately on either flight modes and safe or the AS3X Plus or the battery charger one, and ask in the comments. Ask in the comments or email me at info@pilotryanmedia.com. But comments are good for video channels. And I'm still in here trying to win it. So check it out and let me know, because it's harder for me to get out and fly, but I have a ton of experience and time on these radios and the programming that I never really had the chance to do. It was just one after the other on the reviews. Now it's a little bit more easy for me to, on the bench, go through some kind of programming rather than get out, because I refuse to hack cam my videos. I'm sorry. And so it's just hard to, I'll fly, but I'm not getting videos. But I will do tutorials, how-tos. So hit the comments. What do you want to know, man? Because I'll do it. I'm messing with this stuff all day. Use me. And I'm getting that way on this car stuff too, man. I'm messing around and calibrate this. AVC is kind of fancy too, just like AS3X and safe. And I've got that stuff figured out a little as well. So
yeah,
boy.
You and Kirk are way far advanced on this car stuff, man. Because again, I've only been at it for like a year and a half, 2 years now, maybe. And
most of it's fine out of the box. So
I'm knee deep in it.
Until you have to fix something or replace something, it's fine. But man, you know what I mean? Once you have to do some programming, there's some work to do.
Yeah, and my fly stuff is all old school compared to what you got now. So we've talked about all that. It looks like Axel's got himself EC-135. Sweet. I've been looking at some of these little helicopters that are coming out. Because I tried the helicopter thing back, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago. I think it was a blade or whatever it was, but it had, I could fly the thing upside down, which I never did, but I about cut my head off just trying to figure out how to hover the damn thing. And
Yeah.
I traded it for an airplane. I'm like, I don't want any part of this. But the new ones with the GPS stuff, it's like a drone now.
Yeah, and they fly more like planes. They're making them easier. Things have gotten better.
Yeah.
RC's like dog years, dude. 1 year goes by and you're 7 years advanced.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, you're right, Axel. The old school stuff crashes too easy. Yeah, tell me about it. Helicopters, it's like $500 a crash. It's like, come on.
Um, any 6 channel receiver, man. AR 630, AR 631, AR 637T, any of them. If you want to get real fancy with programming, then get you an 8 channel so you can split out ailerons and flaps, but it's not necessary. I like the Spectrum stuff. So if anything, other brands comes with a stabilizer, I don't use it because I know how to set up the AS3X and safe so well and forward programming that I refuse to count flashes and press buttons if I can look at it on a computer screen. So as much as I like FMS and some other companies' planes, why have 2 units in one when the receiver can do it? Because space is a premium in there in a fuselage. So I'll rip it out, bro. The only thing that happens is you're like, oh, okay, I may need a Y connector or a couple extensions. It's the worst thing that happens. For me personally, I don't really, the 637Ts, the difference between a 637T and a 631 is the ports that are on the 637, which allow you to add telemetry modules or a remote receiver easily. I don't need any of that though. So for me, the 630 and the 631 are identical, except the 630 has an internal antenna, and I'm old school enough that I want to see the wire still. So I'll go for the 631 when I'm going for a cheap AS3X safe, equipped 6-channel receiver. So I don't fiddle much with the telemetry. All I want to know is where's the battery at. The rest of it, if you don't think it's flying fast enough, you're flying too far away. Bring it in. I don't need a number to tell me. There is a cool GNSS new Speedo thermometer at Horizon now, which it's rebranded. It's been around, but it's a Spectrum version of the GNSS or GNS speed thermometer, which is good for surface and airplanes, which would be fun to play with. For me, I want to know how to do it is why I want to play with it. I don't really care how fast I'm going, but people do. I don't know how many times somebody asked me in a comment section on all my flight reviews, how fast does it go? I don't know, man. Fast enough is the answer. But if you had a unit like that, you could tell them,
Yep. Well, it's nice to be able to call out the speed on something like what's the dude in Atlanta that's got them great big, it's Ramy RC that's building all them big things for what's his face. When he's flying all those big birds and he's got a lot of money in those. I can see where calling out the speed, especially on final, makes it kind of nice to know where you're at. But on the small foamy stuff,
well,
you can feel it. You can feel where you're at.
Yeah, and to have
Yes,
it call it out to you is a whole nother thing than this speed thermometer I'm talking about, which you'll have to just look at later. I don't know, and that's why I want to play with it. There may be some kind of dashboard app where you can program in some parameters for it to call out to you
call outs.
what it's done. But if you're needing something to learn how to fly, bro. Now, listen, if I had some big expensive stuff and I figured out that my landing speed was needed to be X, well, I'd like to know when I get there. But is it airspeed or is it ground speed? It could also
Yeah.
be a false crutch
Yep.
if you're not careful, because airspeed and ground speed's
Not
different
the same. Yep. Yep. Not the same. Yeah.
at all.
Absolutely. But it is weird how you can feel, I mean, you've been flying a long time now. I've been flying since I was, I don't know, 6 or 7 years old. And you can feel when you're on final, when the airplane's getting ready to stall and spin on you, you can feel it. It's
It's a
crazy.
it's a language and it's a visual vocabulary that the more
Mhm.
you do, the more you can communicate or read what it's doing. And
Yep.
that's why those videos for me worked, is because I was a translator. I was telling you what I was doing because the plane was telling me
Right.
that's what it needed.
Exactly. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ramy's got it going on for sure, man.
Oh,
He's building
dude,
some
what a
good stuff.
blessing too. He gets to do what he does.
Yeah.
He didn't
Yeah.
start off there. He
Nope.
was making
He was making big
We've
airliners and
all
big
seen
stuff
that
on his
dude
own.
advance.
Yeah.
He went full throttle, Johnny, bro.
Yeah, he did. Yep. And then he
And
got
he was
hooked up.
gifted from the start.
Then he got hooked up with Tyler Perry. I
He
mean,
was gifted from the start and was noticed by
yeah.
Tyler Perry and
Yep.
got a job doing it.
Yep. Yep.
How cool.
Living a dream job.
I mean, I saw Ramy make airliners out of manila folders first. Scaled
Crazy.
out, bro.
It's crazy.
Manila folders. And it was dynamite.
It's crazy. What did you do? Start a flight test?
Sounds like it. Where's Michael
Yeah.
Bear? Speaking of flight test, Michael Bear, he flies real, Gulfstreams, but he makes his planes out of pizza boxes.
Jeez.
I don't know if
Hey,
he
man.
needs anything more than 4-channel.
There's one way to get sponsored by Domino's. That's it.
There you go.
Right?
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Cool. Well, we've been almost an hour or 2.5 hours here. I'm about ready to pop out of here and
Yeah. Yeah,
get
man.
shaking and moving. I know the other guys are on now and go see what they got going on too.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with the kids for a minute before it's bedtime, and maybe I'll catch up with you later. But yeah, dude, I'm pumped to have this. I'm grateful to have this. I'm pumped about the
Absolutely.
Mojave, bro. I should bring the Typhon Grom as well, even though it's brushed. And it'd be fun to get some content, bro, with those things out on the trails. Because when else ever are you out in the woods except us when we're crawling these things?
Right.
So if a basher will fit in my backpack, I'm bringing it, bro.
Right. Right. Why not?
I'm bringing it, and we'll
Bro,
get some cool stuff.
It's the same thing why DJI did what they did with the Mavic Pro. I mean, I got mine. I can fold it up and throw it in my backpack. It's a slug, it's a brick.
How cool is that?
So yeah, they make it very easy to, motor out in remote places with this stuff. It's cool.
It is. And
Awesome.
I can't get over, like, literally so Chat GPT, it'll do like 3 things for you a day, and then like generate images. And so you have to wait another 24 hours to ask it to do stuff again. So I told it I wanted a backdrop for 16:9, ratio, 4x4 off-road pop art or whatever.
Yeah.
And so it did a couple graphics, and where the sun is here, it was like it looked like a pop art, like Batman Kapow, and it said like 4x4 or something in it. And the colors were really bright because I said pop art. And then so I had one request left. And I said, make it vintage, remove the words in the truck. So what's funny is if I were to take us out, there we go.
Yep.
See this splash here?
Yep. Yep.
Well, when they took out the truck that was peeling out and throwing dirt, they didn't take out the dirt rooster.
Nice.
So we got an invisible 4x4 throwing an AI generated dirt rooster right now.
Nice.
And that's cool.
That's fantastic. It's unique.
Well, there was a time when I paid designers to do stuff for me, and I did this in 3 requests on ChatGPT for free yesterday.
Well, we'll see what next week brings, right?
Invisiroost by Ronco.
Invisiroost. Yeah. Love it. Fred.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we have been going live at 7:00 Eastern time on Wednesdays for a minute. I moved the Pilot's Lounge to today and changed the name because we're doing a lot of 3D printing and like truck stuff, but we're still, RC 3D Fab Factory. It could be anything. Could be a plane, could be a truck, could be a boat. So that's what it is. And it's eventually, when you get your boat out of the water, this show will be Saturday night. Again.
Yep. At a later time.
9.
I'll be half asleep, but I'll be here.
You'll be all right. Drink some coffee. All right, guys, listen. Hey, thanks for coming by. You guys that are members of the channel, thank you so much. You guys that still click the links in the description, thank you so much. Bookmark it. I got my Horizon, Amazon, FMS. I'll put the A-Main one in there. Use it. Help me out. Because literally, I'm going to a job fair Friday for a second one. So click the bloody links, will you? Appreciate you. Watch the videos. That helps. Follow on Facebook. The short form links to the stuff I'm doing is in the descriptions as well. Instagram. Find me on Facebook. Pilot Ryan, but it's Ryan Ramsey. We've got a couple Facebook groups. The RC Pilots Lounge, which is rocking. RC 3D Fab Factory, it's rocking. Link to Kelly's YouTube channel is in the description of these, later videos now over the last few months. Check them out. See what we're doing. This stuff is rad. It's rad. So
it's awesome.
It really is, man. I mean, we've gone 0 to hero on 3D printing, dude. I think we got a pretty good grip on these crawlers, man, whether it's RTR or we're custom kit building them. Having a ball. You know what I'm saying? So with that, Kelly, what you got, man?
Nothing. Peace, love, and RC, guys. Keep going every day, man. Do something cool. Do something different. Come in here and share the love with us. Let us know what you're doing every Wednesday night until we move to Saturday. And everybody stay safe out there. And we will see you in the next one.
Chris, thanks. I'll fix it. Yeah, and I'll fix that. Thank you for letting me know. I'll fix that like right now. And as RC Girl would say, I'll see you later. That's brilliant. We're out here in 5. Hanger Rats forever. We'll 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. We will see you next time. Bye now. Boom.